Hi, my name is Brieana Salter, and I am the founder and president of TheLupie Inc., which is a nonprofit organization that strives to encourage, motivate, and inspire those that are living with systemic lupus. Believe it or not, many people do not know what lupus is, despite the fact that there are over 5 million plus people living worldwide with this illness. So, what is lupus? Believe it or not, lupus is where the body is attacking itself. Yep. Think of your body. We all have this mechanism, this body security guard that helps defend our bodies from things that's trying to attack us, such as colds or flus. However, in someone that's living with systemic lupus, the body believes everything is an enemy. So with that, the body is always attacking itself, even the healthy things that are in the body that helps keep the body feeling good. And so with that, how did the Lupie girl come to be? Well, in 2010, I was diagnosed with systemic lupus. By the age of 25, I ended up in full renal failure where I ended up on dialysis. And through the beginning into, being on dialysis, there was no one that I really knew who had lupus. And so I decided to create a blog known as The Lupie Girl. And with that, I shared my experiences as to what I saw, felt, and thought living with lupus. And I realized very quickly that as I kept writing in this blog, I began to realize that I was advocating for lupus. Not only because it was an illness that wasn't talked about much, but I realized and learned that it also affected mainly my community, which were women of color between the ages of 14 and 44. And so I felt that it was my duty, someone living with lupus, to bring more awareness to it. And so from there, I brought more awareness to my community, and I also built relationships with those all around my community and beyond, of raising awareness for lupus and bringing them support. And so from there, I realized that having that blog, I needed more. I needed to figure out a way that I could just expand my wings and, not only provide support through motivation, but also provide, emotional support, try to provide financial support to those who were living with lupus right here in my community. And so with that, I created the Lupie Girl Inc. And the Lupie Girl Inc. allowed me to expand a little bit, but I felt that I needed to be around leaders that could help me, expand my thoughts, expand, what it was that I was trying to do for the community, because my community has always been something that I loved, and it was always something that I wanted to give back to. And so I joined NLC. And so joining NLC was a great experience. And with that, NLC had one of the greatest impacts on my life. And why is that? That is because, believe it or not, I remember being in institute having the slightest clue as to how I could improve my nonprofit, which was an infant at the time. I was trying to figure out how I could make my organization better. And my main focus was how could I, expand? How could I reach more people? Believe it or not, it was NLC that gave me the very idea that I needed to expand. And with that, I ended up not only receiving, followings from those living with lupus, but I also received followings from those who didn't live with lupus, but who became allies, and those who wanted to also advocate for an illness that I and those who were living with lupus were a part of. And so for that, I have always kept NLC very close to my heart, because I believe in the mission and I believe in the goal. And they not only helped me be a better leader, but they also helped me be a better person for my community. And they helped me be the person that I could be, and to also help strive to accomplish every single goal that I put before myself. Because the tagline of the Lupie Girl will always be, "You got this."